Today on Public Eye News, the Michigan State Police are seeking the public's help to identify a driver who fled a crash in Marquette. And later, a new forum lets Michiganders report ICE misconduct.
Andy Jordan will have your weather forecast for the next couple of days. Later, Emily Goodacre will bring you today's sports breakdown. I'm Spencer Schnartz.
And I'm Emma Maratz. You're watching Public Eye News. Michigan State Police are asking for help in locating a vehicle that fled the scene of a crash in Marquette Township. The crash happened February 4th at 3:45 p.m. at the corner of Ontario Avenue and West Fair Avenue. The driver who caused the crash did not stop and left the site of the crash. No injuries were reported, but there was significant damage, including a gas line marker. No gas leaks were found. The vehicle is believed to be a 2013 to 2015 Lexus RX 350. The vehicle likely has significant damage to the front passenger side and the center grille. If anyone has information about the vehicle, they are asked to call the MSP Negaunee Post at 906-475-9922. There has been an increased number of assaults on prison staff, as reported by a union representing Michigan correction officers. In 2024, over 71 cases were reported. Those numbers were from the 4 prisons that hold the most high-profile offenders. While the numbers for 2025 were not released yet, there has been a surge in contraband, violence, and threats. The prison system in Michigan has over 33,000 inmates and has over multiple security levels. The Marquette Branch Prison, for example, has level 1 and level 5 inmates. Marquette Branch Prison is one of the only in the state that has level 5 inmates.
Aspirus Health is continuing to expand health care services across Michigan's Upper Peninsula and northern Wisconsin. According to the health system, the focus is on improving access to care, expanding specialty services, and supporting rural communities. Aspirus has recently expanded cardiology services in Ironwood and the Keweenaw, increasing access to heart care closer to home. The system has also upgraded diagnostic services, including new CT imaging technology, and Aspirus Ironwood Hospital, and earned the Acute Stroke Ready certificate to strengthen emergency stroke care. Aspirus says these efforts reflect its ongoing commitment to quality care throughout the region. A coalition of 50 states has announced 2 settlements in a multi-state antitrust lawsuit involving generic prescription drugs. The settlements are the Lannett Company and the Bausch Health, and total just under $18 million. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel says the companies are accused of working with others to inflate prices and limit competition for certain generic drugs. As part of both agreements, both companies will cooperate with the ongoing litigation and take steps to promote compliance with antitrust laws. Nessel says the settlements are part of the broader effort to hold drug manufacturers accountable and protect consumers from unfair pricing. Medical schools are increasingly turning to artificial intelligence to train future doctors. Camille Afsawali shows us one university that's using avatars to teach herbal remedies and mannequins that simulate patients in an emergency room.
I am Dr. Layla, a specialist in medicinal plants.
These students are learning about traditional medicine, but the way they're learning is anything but traditional.
Can you tell me again what are the consequences?
Dizziness, nausea. There are several types with Ceylon cinnamon.
Dr. Layla is one of a number of AI-powered systems developed in-house at Dubai Medical University.
Commonly used in traditional medicine and cooking. Its seeds and leaves are both utilized.
Can I ask you about vinegar?
The knowledge used to train Dr. Layla comes from the university's own textbooks, substituting both those textbooks and the need for a teacher.
So the students enjoy the fact that rather than going to the textbook or spending hours doing their research, they can come and consult Dr. Layla, and Dr. Layla's knowledge is all controlled and verified here in the university.
This school's push to harness AI extends from its greenhouse to its emergency room, where the stakes are high.
My head is pounding and throbbing.
He's unconscious. Andrew, we're gonna take you to get an X-ray done now.
Now we're being put in a real-life scenario. We have to act as real-life doctors. We need to know exactly what we're doing without making a single mistake in front of the patient.
Andrew, like all AI systems, can make mistakes.
There are risks of hallucination, as all artificial intelligence systems have, but we are more controlling it in this sense.
Any shortcomings of AI hasn't slowed its adoption at this university.
Some studies suggest it may help manage blood sugar levels.
For now, it's transforming the student experience. Kamal Afzali, CBS News, London.
Don't go anywhere. We'll have your weather and statewide news after this break.
me, have you ever truly been in love?
Once.
What happened?
You are an excellent detective.
The world has changed. We need to change with it.
This is the place to meet the right people.
You must have hope. I cannot live without hope.
Welcome back. I'm Andy Jordan, here to take you through your Public Eye weather report. Starting things off with our roof cam here. As you can see, a lot of snow on campus, not a whole lot of student activity though. And looking across the UP, as you can see, cloudy conditions across the board. Starting in Houghton, it is 28 degrees. Ironwood is 29. Iron Mountain, 28 degrees. In Menominee, also 28 degrees. Now taking a look at the east side of our map here, in Escanaba, it is 28 degrees. In Manistee, 27 degrees. In the Sioux, it is 27 degrees as well. And back here in Marquette, it is 29 and cloudy. And taking a closer look at our current conditions, we have winds out of the west-southwest at 7 miles per hour with our barometric pressure at 29.70 inches and falling. And looking towards tonight, more cloudy skies, a low of 29 degrees with winds out of the west-northwest at 6 miles per hour, and our moon phase is a waning gibbous. And now looking to tomorrow, more cloudy skies, a high of 30 and a low of 7 degrees with winds out of the north-northwest at 27 miles per hour. And looking towards the weekend, the sun pokes out just a little bit with a high of 14 and a low of 4 on Saturday. On Sunday, the clouds come back with a high of 25 and a low of 12, and on Monday, still cloudy, a high of 30 and a low of 20. That's all I have for your weather. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Andy, for that weather update. I really hope the sun is starting to show here shortly. Now onto some statewide news. Attorney General Dana Nessel released a form for Michiganders in regards to immigration action. The form is to provide a way for Michigan residents to report any alleged transgressions from federal immigration workers in their communities. There was a roundtable discussion with Nessel that focused on ICE response in Michigan. The roundtable had law enforcement officials, elected officials, and leaders from impacted communities. This form was created due to over 5,000 emails being sent in regards to immigration activity. The form allows reported incidents, including photos and videos, to be sent. Michigan residents are asked to not post on social media. Filing a report does not mean a lawsuit will be filed on your behalf. And Senator Alyssa Slotkin has refused to comply in an interview with the Justice Department in regards to a video that she organized. The video is about her urging U.S. military members to resist illegal orders. First reported by the Associated Press, Slotkin's legal team requested that U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, Janine Pirro, collect all documents for preservation. Slotkin's legal team also requested that Attorney General Pam Bondi deny any request for an interview and asked her to terminate any inquiry. These refusals are letting the Justice Department decide whether to escalate the case to Congress or back away from the case. And the massive manhunt for the mother of Today's Show co-host Savannah Guthrie has entered a 5th day with no suspect or motive identified. Last night, the family delivered an emotional message for the first time, pleading for their mother's safe return. Andres Gutierrez has the latest from Tucson, Arizona.
Mama, if you're listening, we need you to come home.
With her sister and brother by her side, Today's Show co-host Savannah Guthrie issued a powerful statement directly to their mother's potential kidnapper.
We need to know, without a doubt, that she is alive and that you have her.
Authorities believe 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie was abducted from her Tucson, Arizona home 5 days ago. The family acknowledged Wednesday they've seen a ransom note.
We want to hear from you, and we are ready to listen. Please, reach out to us.
Hostage experts say the goal of this approach is to open a conversation with the kidnapper and let them know you're willing to do whatever is necessary to bring back a loved one.
It's designed in part to make sure that you humanize the person that you have. They're pulling on those heartstrings, hoping that they understand that the family doesn't care about the money. The family cares about the person.
Law enforcement is intensifying its search for Guthrie, reviewing hundreds of leads.
Nothing has come up that says, here he is, here's your bad guy.
Pima County sheriffs and the FBI returned to Guthrie's home Wednesday evening, putting up crime scene tape and combing the property with canines.
We love you, Mom.
We love you, Mom. Stay strong.
President Trump also took to social media, posting that he spoke to Savannah Guthrie last night, promising his full support. Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Tucson, Arizona.
Now don't touch that dial. We'll be right back with your sports report.
Quiero lanzar la primera línea pret-à-porter de Velvet.
La colección de Ana no debe salir adelante. La guerra acaba de comenzar.
¿Tú sabías que Alberto estaba vivo?
Welcome back. I'm Emily Goodacre with your Public Eye Sports Report. All eyes on the NBA trade deadline. Speculation is growing around two of the league's biggest players, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Ja Morant. The deadline for the trade was 3 p.m. Eastern Time today. The Milwaukee Bucks have been rumored to have trade offers for Antetokounmpo, a two-time MVP player who has spent the past 13 years with the Bucks. Although he loves playing with his team, questions about his future with Milwaukee remain. At the same time, star guard Morant have been subject to trade speculation with the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies made major roster moves and his future with the team is still unclear. As the deadline has now passed, the focus turns to how these decisions will impact the rest of the NBA season. Now Wildcat fans, get ready. Both women and men's NMU alpine ski teams are on a winning streak. They're looking to keep it going as they head to Duluth, Minnesota. The Cats haven't lost a race yet this year and have only missed the podium once in 8 events. Both teams will compete Saturday and Sunday in a giant slalom races after a strong performance last time out, where they dominated with several top finishes. Kaylee Bryan and Tommy Springer claimed first and second for their team. The Cats will face cold conditions with expected temperatures near the teens. Fans can follow live races throughout the weekend to see if the Wildcats continue with their winning streak. And a big weekend for the Wildcat and dive fans. The NMU men and women's swimming and diving teams head to the Galactic Conference Championships downstate this weekend at the Hollick Aquatic Center. Both teams enter the meet second to Grand Valley State and are looking to stroke their way to top finishes. Nationally, the women's diving team sit at number 5 thanks to top diver Kalina Seglinski, while the men's diving and both men and women's swim teams are ranked 11th. Events this weekend include freestyle, individual medley, meter diving, and relays, which will give the Wildcats multiple opportunities to score big. Fans can follow along live on the Flow Swimming and follow up with the results on the Meet mobile app. Go Cats! This is all for the sports breakdown. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Emily, for that sports update. Spencer, how are you feeling about the Olympics?
Pretty good. Women's hockey team won 5-1 over the Czechs.
That's really good, but I hear you have a few more stories for us.
I do. Northern Michigan's music department is hosting a free jazz concert at 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, February 11th in the Reynolds Recital Hall. The event will feature the NMU Jazz Band and 2 smaller students, Assemble, performing a variety of jazz styles. The concert is open to the public and free to attend. Northern Michigan University will host free public activities during the UP 200 dog sled race. On Friday, February 13th, a warm party at the Ternary Toast Cafe will run from 6 to 8 p.m. with free coffee, hot chocolate, and cinnamon rolls. NMU will also host a heated hospitality tent near the starting gate on Washington Street from 6 to 8:30 p.m., offering free hot chocolate and cookies.
I can't wait for the UP 200 to be around.
Oh, that will be awesome. I mean, dogs racing across the streets.
I've actually never been, so I need to go. And that's all the time we have at Public Eye News today. I'm Emma Maratz.
I'm Spencer Schnartz.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
The preceding program was produced by WNMU-TV, Northern Michigan University Public Television, in studios located in Elizabeth and Edgar Hardin Hall.